Peace and love. I got my Sublime t-shirt on. This is
Get
real,
your
real
dude.
band t-shirt.
Huh?
Back in the day, Sublime. This is
Oh,
a
it's a band
real,
t-shirt.
yeah, it's a real one. It's not from
Let me get on
Target.
here. I get on here and see if we can
Not
hear each
from
other.
Target. Not from damn Spencer's.
Let me get on here. We see if
This
we
is
can hear
real
each
life
other.
from the real life from their concert.
We not gonna be on here long.
No,
So,
we got other things to do.
like sleep, but
Yeah.
life, but hold on, we can hear. Like sleep, yes, and maybe other things, you know. But who knows? Who knows? You know?
Who knows what the night will bring? But we're not gonna be here all
dang
night.
it! Hold on. There you go. Hold on. I'm trying to get this thing on here. I can't. Oh, there I go.
Okay, there you go. What's up? What's up? You? Reason? What reason?
Did I come through?
There you go.
Peace
sir.
and blessings, everybody.
Peace and blessings.
How is everybody out there?
When you pop on in, let's see what you got going on.
Pop on in.
I've been sick all day.
Share the bed with the one you love. Love was gonna talk about her being sick.
I've been nauseous all day.
Been nauseous.
Nauseous, the worst thing too, because you still want to get up and move and do things, but you get that motion sickness like you're on a boat.
Have you shared any of the or what you had caught and the medicine going through and all that stuff? You didn't share it. Well, you know, if you
no, I don't want to do it.
What you want to share?
Because we already talked about my mental health. I don't want to talk about physical health. That's just something that's more personal to me that I choose not to talk about.
You want to share that you just started doing pull-ups?
Do these arms look like I do pull-ups? Come on now. You see it?
So what do you want to talk about with these people then? What you want to talk about?
I gotta get this chopped off my arm
like
this.
Pull-ups and tighten that shit up.
I got a little muscle there though. But even if I don't have no muscle, I got a punch. I definitely know that I got a punch.
Pull-ups would definitely tighten that shit up.
And then I really have a punch. But I do know that I have a punch. But
about working out, anybody that knows something. What
working
we gonna talk about with these folks? Sure.
I'm trying to talk about something. You keep cutting
me off. But do it
off.
fast, cause.
So for me, I'm on my fourth weight loss journey, right?
Oh really?
Third, fourth. Well, so I had weight loss. I had lost weight 2015, 250 down to like 150.
Oh, true that.
Then we had baby, which put me up.
True that.
And so then I had to lose that. So I lost that over some time. It did take some time. He was probably like 3 by the time I had lost all of that. But then we came to Arkansas, and with like the medications that they changed and all of these different things that were going on, I put on a lot of weight real fast.
Okay.
So for me, I don't want to say I'm weight biased. If you're comfortable in your skin, then love who you are. I'm not comfortable when I'm big. Yeah, I'm not comfortable. But you know what fit you. You know what suits you. The main reason why is because we talk about apron bellies. I have that apron belly till I get a tummy tuck, right? So if I gain weight like that, you know, like it's gonna go in my belly. But when I lose weight, I lose it usually in my breast first. You know, like it hits my belly eventually. I'll lose it in my legs, my arms, like I just showed you, and then in my breast. But then it finally hits my belly. And so it's like a journey, but every time that you gain weight and lose weight, like you're creating more extra skin that you have to try to do something with.
Right.
And at my age, I don't have the elasticity really in my skin to like just completely, you know, flatten something out.
Right.
So I have to find a weight that I know that I'm at, that I'm comfortable with. So that's what, you know, like that's really what my main focus has been. Of course, and then my mental health. My mental health is always top on that.
But you know, because how you feel is going to be contributing to your mental health.
Absolutely.
So you gotta feel good about yourself and stuff like
good.
that. So you want to be comfortable in your own skin.
I'm lazy. I'm far from lazy, baby. Far from lazy. You don't
know me.
Andy.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
It's
yeah,
okay.
but you know, you gotta be comfortable.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky though if I get to be lazy. I'm pretty lucky if I get to be lazy.
Going on the road, down that road with the but it's good to be comfortable.
You take good care of me.
Yeah, I do. We ain't going down that road, but yeah, though, you know, sure, it's you want to be comfortable in your skin. You know, you want to have like. Whatever that may be, you know what I mean?
Some people like themselves bigger, some people like themselves slimmer. Like, I know that, you know, like, usually 145, 150 pounds is what I'm comfortable with. And so that's what I strive to get back to, because that's what I feel comfortable moving.
You only got one. I guess this is what we talk about on Couples and Mental Health tonight, though. In Share the Bed one, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin, and you gotta you only got one body, one life, and you gotta do the best you can for yourself and your body in that in that time. You know what I'm saying? Don't
block them out.
I am.
Peace, Andy. I hope you get something in the butthole tonight.
There you go.
Sorry.
Well, we're gonna end.
We're ending it. I just said something to one person. You was the one being mean. Jeez, I didn't ask him to come in here talking crap.
Yeah, same.
But anyway, so that's what I've been working on. On top of, I've had some health issues that I've been working through, and the one thing I'm thankful for is that I'm just maintaining my mental health right now.
Facts.
Right? It's just maintenance.
Facts.
To make sure that I stay in compliance with what my brain needs. There's no I don't have to fix nothing at this point. At this point, I might need to tweak a few things, and I might need to follow through with some commitments. Yeah. But it's been pretty good with the mental health.
Hey, Meanie. Hey, Mike. What up, though?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Meanie? What's up, Mike?
But so my mental health is always the top of my mind. My mental illnesses and stuff, I know I have to move very strategically.
You know what you kind of said? You you kind of caught it to a point where you can put it on cruise control.
Yeah, and I can do
it. And that's good. That's what you want.
And I can focus on other things.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
I can focus on other things, and so I'm there. Yeah. It's happening.
I'm on the side. I'm on the side. Hold on. I ain't see where my head was at.
I took my eyelashes off this morning because I was really nauseous.
I didn't see where my head was at, y'all. My bad. I was out the picture.
So my eyelashes, when I was nauseous earlier, felt like they were so heavy on my face, I had pulled them off. I was supposed to get my hair colored today.
Love clear the face off.
Everything. I washed it too, but I didn't put no lotion or nothing on.
Yeah, man. How I would say, the way you approach it, it's gonna always be at the front of your mind.
Yeah, but earlier today I had looked at some goals that myself and my therapist had started almost 2 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
So we've been out here a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I was happy to reflect on. I've done a lot of those things. And so now it's just adding to it, and what do I want to do next, like with my mental health, and just how to stay in control of my mental health, and how do I get myself out there, right? Because I've accomplished a lot of those things that we've put on the list, even something as small as you and me being able to communicate better. Yeah. Like communicate what's going on without one of us getting offended. Like we're getting so much better at that. Yeah. And so that was on my list from October of last year. Yeah. And so to see the growth happening. Hey Paula, how you doing, baby? Thanks for stopping in.
What's up, Paula?
We're gonna what are we doing this weekend? Well, he works tomorrow. I'm gonna surprise my son and do something with him tomorrow, but I don't know what it's gonna be.
Go back. Hold on, go back.
Okay. So a lot of the things on my list I've checked off, not even realizing that I've checked them off. Right. Even doing in-person therapy versus virtual therapy. Virtual therapy it's helpful when you can't get around. However, it's a hindrance to you, and it can be dangerous if you never go and sit in with your therapist or your psychiatrist, because it's easier to lie through a screen. You don't see them as real people. And when about how you're really how you're really doing and what you're going through. For me, it's I can be like, it's been great.
I never thought about it like that.
And they can't. There's certain ways that my therapist, because they know me so well, know that I might be manic or certain things.
I never thought about it like that.
But going in and sitting in front of somebody and holding yourself accountable for the good and the bad that you did is, the good and the bad, but not following the program, and the things you were successful at and the things that you still need to work on is a whole different ballgame. And even getting there is a whole different ballgame. Yeah. Like having to drive yourself. You don't want to take somebody with you that's going to have to sit in the car for 45 minutes. I mean, he has, if his day off or something.
You know something, though? I want to kind of
Hey, Kara, love you, honey.
Hey, Kara. Hey, you know something? I want to kind of visit something. So, because look, this is something that's hard for you. Say even getting there. You say that even getting there is difficult, right? just think about it. At one point in time, before you know,
I couldn't even get there.
You couldn't even get there, but even before then, you can go where you want to go.
There's been a time.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was
like there's like it's life change like stages, only in stages or phases.
Right.
What should we talk? Stages or phases. All right, so at one point in time, you could go where you want to go. Then
and do what I want to do.
Like, then it go to a point to where you can't go
where I want to go. I can't, even if I wanted to go, I can't go.
Couldn't go. And then now you go to the point to where you can, you working your way back into it.
But I'm working my steps slowly as far as getting out in the world. Like your family functions, you know, because your family's close. Your family functions we go to. We we went out to eat. And you know, things like that. That's big for us. Because,
I know, for sure.
Because you know, like, for a long time it wasn't possible. It just wasn't possible.
No, right.
And so it's slowly coming together like it should. And I do take my medication as prescribed. However, medication is this much of like what you have going on with your mental illness. You have to latch onto your doctors and be honest, and then listen to their recommendations. Like even when I was recommended to group therapy, you know, I've done group therapy in the past, and it is, you know, like.
You hated that. You hated that shit. You hated that shit. Like you didn't want to go out there.
But I was still open to the group therapy.
You was open to it
when they suggested it to me this time.
I think it was. You know what I'm saying. You wasn't open to unstructured stuff.
Right. Some crazy. Like,
maybe it was the unstructured stuff that was the problem.
Yeah.
You wanted.
Well, I think I'm gonna be really transparent, really honest. Like crazy triggers crazy. Right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I might be feeling good that day, and I come into a group therapy, and then you might have somebody doing some off-the-wall shit, and it makes you uncomfortable, and then it's going to trigger your crazy to react however you do.
That's what
you know what I mean?
It's great because when you say that, then I go back to some of them stories that you our folks be acting in there.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy
on some
shit
real shit, like just real
shit.
Disrespectful. Because people got to be considered. Okay, look. Alright, so people don't think I'm just laughing at something obtuse or whatever, right? Alright, if you're in a place to get help, you gotta contain what you got going on for the consideration of the other people that's involved. You feel me? It's other people involved that's trying to legitimately get help. If you don't want to be there and you got a problem, whatever, you can just sit there and be silent and chill.
But they do some crazy stuff sometimes. They were doing some crazy stuff.
They do shit acting out.
Which in return enrages me. And because in the past, I struggled with keeping my hands to myself. Right? Like, that's been a struggle of mine in instances. I've struggled keeping my hands to myself.
I swear.
Like, that was like a chaotic situation. Now, when I did DBT group therapy, it was virtual, and I just got slightly annoyed by the people that talked too much and thought they knew everything. But it wasn't horrible. I'm not going to say that was a horrible experience. I do want to know
how this would have turned out, though. Like, it was a little bit more structured up.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more crazy in there than I definitely.
Not there, but the one here, I kind of like was seeing what you know what I'm saying.
I was willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, that was what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I didn't know how it was going to turn out.
Though, it looked like they had a
little system going. Yeah, nice little. And my therapist came from there, so she was reassuring to me because she used to be part of their program. So she was reassuring to me that, you know, like, I'm not gonna. You know, I'm gonna be able to keep my hands to myself.
We telling everybody this to tell everybody to, like, just be active in your path. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You can't become stagnant. When you become stagnant or you blame, like, at a certain point, at a certain age, you could no longer blame, even if you have PTSD, you can't blame your upbringing. You can't blame the past relationships that you choose to have or that you chose to have. You can't blame that. You have to either take that by the horn and say, okay, I'm going to work through this and I'm not going to feel like that anymore, or you have to choose to let it go. Yeah. One of the two, because nothing's going to change what happened in the past. Ooh. And you can feel ashamed as you want to of what happened in the past, but there's absolutely nothing you can do to change it.
Oh, that what you do at what type of time?
That's what I'm on. Yeah, but I'm on that with my big baby too. Like I try to tell her the same thing. Like we can't change that stuff. Or if you want to go through some kind of trauma therapy, therapy is not for me. Okay. I've dipped and dabbed in trauma therapy with the DPT, and I told them flat out, trauma therapy is not for me.
I remember what you were saying.
I would rather just leave it in the past and move on.
It's the revisiting the stuff.
I don't want to revisit that shit.
Yeah, because some people can revisit things and get some closure. But some people can revisit things, and that shit just make it
just make chaotic.
Like that shit make it chaotic. Some things you just need to like leave that shit where it's
because you can't change it now. You
can't do nothing about it. You couldn't do nothing about it. You survived.
Be thankful you survived. You weren't strong enough to
deal with that shit then. You ain't strong enough to deal with that shit now.
And
that makes sense.
But even if I was strong enough to deal with it right now, I can't make anybody in the past change.
Yeah,
so who even cares?
Yeah, who cares?
You know, who cares? That's how I look at trauma therapy.
For real.
For me. Now, I appreciate talk therapy. I appreciate my psychiatrist. I appreciate them.
No. That's legit.
But that, you know, like when it comes to trauma, I lead when I'm getting a new therapist. I lead with the fact that I refuse taking trauma therapy. That's not something that I wish to partake in. My sister had bought me a book. I don't know, but I forget what the book's called. But basically, it's to work through your trauma, right?
Yeah.
And the first page, like, literally made me so fucking angry when I read it, because it's a question, and you're supposed to answer the question. Like, what's your first difficult childhood memory or some shit like that. The very first page made me so freaking angry. I was like, and I never opened that book again. I never opened that book again because I'm like, I don't care. Like, that's changing nothing. That's changing nothing in my life right now.
Yeah.
So
that's what we trying to say. Okay, so boo, so if we can give anybody,
thank you.
Yeah,
God does love me.
So
thank
you look, hey, if we can give anybody anything out of this whole situation, like it's a lot of different therapies out of there, like Love is saying, and it's a lot of different like approaches to like deal with your situation. Medication.
You don't want to.
Don't think it's one size fit all.
But in my opinion, you don't let those doctors over medicate you, because you're gonna do nothing but become dependent on the medication. You're making no progress through any other channel.
The medication could put you dormant. It can lay you still,
or you feel like you're doing something because you took your medicine, but you're still not. Just because you took your medicine, that's 30% of your health.
It's supposed to be okay. We probably said this before, but we're gonna revisit it. You know, your medication is something to help you cope with your dysfunction, while you can help figure out what you got going on. So that's not to fix what you got going on. It's not gonna fix what you got going on. It's just to help your body regulate your emotions, regulate your emotions, shit. And then, like, as you get the space to figure out what you got going on.
And it's like, there was a time that I used to be really nasty to him. He stuck by me. He's never left me. He loves me so much. But I would say some real nasty shit, y'all. I would, like...
He's not a nice person.
When I'm going for the W, when I'm going for the win... I'm cutting your heart out without a knife.
Hey, some of y'all probably watching right now might have seen the old Love back in the...
Yeah, but I'm
y'all step on our toes and they come on you.
Yeah. But I've worked very hard not to be that way anymore, especially towards you. If I don't feel threatened, like, not towards you if I don't feel threatened, but in outside world, if I don't feel threatened, I'm not going to act that way. If I feel threatened, it's fists up, guns up, whatever. Like, but with you, I didn't have to be like that to you, and I was hurting you so bad by saying these things that I didn't even care anything about. Like, that was the crazy thing, is I would say the most crazy shit, but I didn't care about, like, it was nothing I cared about, but you cared about it, and it hurt your feelings. And so then we got to work through your feelings being hurt in order for us to be okay again. I'm like, damn, why you tripping on that? Wasn't even that big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
But to you, it was a big deal, and I had to really step back and think. I really think now before I say something outrageous. Will I still say something outrageous? Probably sometime.
Yeah.
But is lesson is very far in between that it may go that way.
Yeah.
At this point. But it's all about self-savior. It's all about the work you put in yourself. It's ultimately. But it's also about building a community for yourself, your family members, your loved ones.
You need your community.
If you don't build a community outside of these people that we know online, and you know, like we might like them a lot. Like, hey, we're cool. Like Paula and Carol, like they my girls. I like them a lot, but they're not gonna come save me.
Yeah.
I need a real life support system, and people are having a hard time separating the internet from making progress in real life.
I do wish there was a way that because this is the internet, right? But these are real people.
They are.
So I do wish that there is a way that we could be each other's support system realistically. Like, hey, like when I was in the little Talent Stacker joint, right? They was actually coordinating community groups and stuff. Like they coordinated one in Charlotte, they coordinated one in Savannah.
Yeah, but usually that's what these places that they're not getting funded for right now. That's what they would do. They would do stuff like that.
No.
They would do stuff like that. They would, you know, like form the people like the place that I was gonna go before they shut down, where they're not getting the funding. They were doing things like that.
So that's what they do.
So yeah, they would do things like that. But like just being on YouTube is not, you know, like it is not a safe space.
It's not a safe space.
It's not a safe space.
But the thing about it is real people.
But it's reachable. But you can reach people.
You know what I'm saying? It's a way to vet it.
Yeah,
it gotta be a way.
I mean, sure, but you know, everybody looks at things. It's so easy to lie when you're looking at somebody. You know, like when you're looking at somebody through a screen, or not even looking at them, you're looking at their little avatar thing. It's so easy for them to tell a lie. They have to have no accountability for it.
I don't know, but we're gonna get. We
just want to tap in.
We just want to tap in with y'all right quick. Y'all, peace and blessings.
Go to bed. He had to go to work in the morning.
Appreciate it. Yeah, on Saturday.
You gotta buy me something nice.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Y'all be good. Be nice to each other, man.
And if you're not gonna be nice, just say nothing at all.
Just say nothing at all.
Or laugh.
Be good on your mental health.
Be good or be good at it, baby.
Peace. Peace. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you don't do nothing else, like and subscribe. We got some good stuff.
I love you.
Yeah, what's up, Kara?